Good, you're awake.
Hi, honey.
How are you feeling?
Well, actually, I was just laying here thinking how lucky I am.
Well, we're all thankful, Mother.
Yes, but I'm very, very lucky.
Has the doctor been in?
Mm-hmm.
Did he tell you about the angiogram he's going to be doing tomorrow?
Yeah, sounds great.
No, it sounds worse than it is. It's a standard test and a damn good one. And it will tell us exactly what the problem is.
This is what I mean when I say I've been very fortunate. It's so nice to be surrounded by all this love and support. Not that I've always deserved all of this support.
Oh, come on. Where's that coming from?
Well, that's what I mean when I say I was just lying here a little while ago counting my blessings.
You know, we all do things sometimes that we regret.
That's right. Only in my case, I'm not sure that I regret them.
Then they couldn't have been all that bad, could they? I take it Dad's been in?
Yes. You know, every time he leaves, I just miss him like crazy.
You two are going through a bona fide second honeymoon, aren't you?
Well, I don't think that I would have chosen this place as the place that I'd like to have spent it.
Yes, but I don't think that matters to Dad. I've seen the way he's been looking at you.
I know. And then this had to happen.
He's right there with you, Mother. Just like the rest of us. You can count on that.
I love you, honey. I love your brothers and sisters, too. I'll tell you a little secret. I think I love your father now. More than even before. What are you going to do?
I don't know. All night long, I've been trying to take on the responsibility for all this. But then I think of you, and I think of your father and your mother. And everything that Stephanie has done to all of you. Manipulating your lives and shattering your family, not just any family, your family. And I know the bond that you all have shared. I know that from Beth, and I know that from you. And I keep thinking to myself that if anybody ever tried to do that to my family, I would want to kill him. I certainly could never look at that person again as my friend, let alone my wife. And yet that's what my children are asking of me. It's what they need from me. Because their mother's in a crisis. Brooke, I don't know what happened. Just fight to keep sane, I guess. What else is there?
Oh, Eric, everything's gonna be okay.
I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to walk into Stephanie Forrester's hospital room and say, hello, Stephanie, huh? I can't do that.
Well, why not? It's a public place.
Well, right now, my brain feels like a public place. It feels like an empty parking lot.
Well, Sal, how else are you going to get in there to see her?
I don't know. That family of hers probably won't let me near her anyway.
You're probably right. But anyway, why would you want to get in there to see her?
Because Stephanie's sick. And for some odd reason, because I care about what happens to that woman. And of course, it wouldn't hurt my social standing any to be seen paying the great lady a visit, not to mention my daughter Macy's.
Yeah, but how if you can't even get near her?
Right. So I gotta get near her, huh? There has got to be a way for me to get near her. There has got to be a way for me to get into that hospital room.
There's gotta be. There's gotta be. I mean, there's gotta be.
Wait a minute. Yeah, of course. That's it.
What's it? What's it?
All right. All right, Einstein, I want you to hold the fort. I'll be back later. That's
Okay.
it.
What's it? What's it?
The Bold and the Beautiful. This portion sponsored by NyQuil in original and cherry flavors.
How long ago did Dad leave?
Seems like hours.
Tried him earlier in his office. Maybe he's with Thorne.
Thorne Forrester.
Thorne, is Dad in there with you?
No, I think he's at the hospital.
That's where I'm calling from. He left here a long time ago.
Well, did you try him at the office?
Trish said he hasn't been in all day.
Well, that's a little weird.
If you see him, will you tell him I want to talk to him?
Sure.
Hi. Got a minute?
Donna. Sure. I thought you had a class.
I did, but I stopped by to see Thorne on the way. He told me something, Brooke, that was pretty amazing.
What?
He's worried about his father.
Why?
Because of everything that Eric found out about Stephanie.
Why would he be worried about that?
He feels responsible, Brooke, for sending his dad over here to ask all those questions. He was saying some pretty heavy stuff.
Like what? What was he saying, Donna?
He's afraid that this might lead to the breakup of his parents.
Dad,
Yes.
did you just get in?
Yes, I did.
Where were you? The hospital?
That's right. Why?
How long were you over there?
Well, what does that matter? What's this all about?
Where were you, Dad? For the last hour or so, because I know you weren't with Mother.
Well, I'll be in a little later.
No. You're still on a honeymoon. You give me a call later.
I said I'll be in a little later. You need anything?
No, nothing.
All right. You get some rest. Hello, Doctor. Take care of her, will you?
Oh, no more pills or needles, please. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think we've met, Doctor.
Oh, but you see, we have met. Many different times, Stephanie.
Oh, Lord. Sally Spectre, what are you doing here?
I'm visiting you, of course.
You could have just sent a card.
I know. Could have sent a card, could have sent flowers, could have sent candy. But you see, I wanted to be here to deliver it to you myself, in person. So there you are, voila, chocolat.
You never miss an opportunity, do you?
Not if I can help it. Listen, Stephanie, you wouldn't believe me, would you, if I said I was here because I'm genuinely concerned about you?
You do understand I have a hard time with that one.
Yeah, sure. So would I, if I was in the position you're in. There you are. They're pretty good, they ain't cheap. You know, Stephanie, I always think of you as some kind of dynamo. I think about you as about the only person I know on your side of the tracks with your kind of drive and energy. And when somebody comes and tells me that you've been knocked out of the saddle, well, that makes me pause, you know? Makes us all take a few moments and do a little pondering.
The meaning of life.
Call it anything you want. See, I like to think of you as my favorite adversary. I think of us as a couple of warriors, and you've been wounded in battle. And you're the kind of warrior that's in a lot better shape and better health than I am, and I know you got a better coat of armor, so when I hear you're down, then it's time for me to start rethinking the way I'm living. Maybe I should start reforming, you know what I mean?
The old there, but for the grace of God.
Yeah. See, it could be just as easily me lying there instead of you. The only difference is I don't think anybody bothered to come and visit me. Oh, maybe one blood relative and a couple of loyal employees, but that'd be about it. Nobody else. That's a little frightening.
No, I wasn't with your mother for the last hour or so. I had something I had to do.
Well, it must have been important.
Yes, it was.
More important than your wife?
All right, that's enough, Thorne.
I would think that if you weren't at work, you would be with Mother.
You know, this is starting to sound a little judgmental here.
Dad, how am I supposed to act, knowing what I know?
I see. So that's what this is all about.
Of course that's what this is about.
Thorne, I am very sorry that you know about me and Beth Logan and your mother's involvement in this. Now, that's all I want to say about this right now.
Dad, I want an answer to a question that has been tearing me apart. How are you going to handle this thing with Mother, knowing what she did to Brooke and her family?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
And it doesn't surprise you?
Well, how is Eric supposed to react to all of this? By forgetting it? By ignoring it and working on his marriage? Eric Forrester is not like that. He never would have done those things that Stephanie did. And knowing it, I'm not surprised at all that he's having a difficult time living in the same house as that woman.
I don't know, Brooke. Eric Forrester has a fine reputation, and I can't imagine what a divorce would do to his business. Especially with Stephanie fighting it all the way, and you know she would. Things could get pretty ugly. Well, I gotta get back to campus before I blow the whole day. I'll see you tonight.
Thorne, how would you handle this with your mother?
If you're looking for a logical answer from me, don't. This goes way beyond logic for me, for Ridge, for all of us.
Oh, you're right about that.
Are you going to leave her, Dad? Is that what you were planning on doing when you found her at home on the floor?
I honestly don't know exactly what I was going to say to her.
Well, how did you feel?
Right then, I felt pretty much the same way I do right
wait,
now.
stop, Dad. I don't care how you feel. That's not the issue here. The issue here is family. My family. My brother and sister's family. Our family. In other words, Dad, any decision that you make involves a lot more than just you and you're upset with Mother right now.
You honestly think I'm not aware of that?
Then you will do what's best for all of us.
I know what my responsibilities are, Thorne. I don't need to be reminded.
I'm sorry. I just had to be sure.
I understand. Now, if there's nothing else...
Dad. She has done some horrible things, as we all have. But we have always supported one another, through thick and through thin. And these are some thin times for Mother. And she needs you more than she needs any of us right now. Don't let her down. Please, Dad.
Hey, Stephanie, listen, I hope you don't think that it was only concern for myself that brought me here.
Must be my weakened condition. I almost believe you.
Oh, well, you ought to believe me. I mean, you know I got enormous respect for you. I wouldn't want to see anything bad happen to you.
You'd have to find someone else to steal from, wouldn't you?
Yeah? And that wouldn't be so easy. There aren't too many like you out there, Stephanie.
You know, under a different set of circumstances, another time and place, we probably could have been friends. You do have a way about you, Miss Spectra.
Hey, I think this is about as good a place for me to make a clean exit as I can get. I want to see you out of here real soon, you hear me?
You can count on that.
Goodbye, Stephanie.
Would you turn my lights out, please?
Sure. You get some rest, okay?